Alrighty, here we go again. This is Modern Magic for the Modern Man. We are playing some Modern, my man. We are jamming some blue-black turns. How about them apples? Yes. So right now we are two. Yes, count it. 1, 2, and 0. Can you believe it? We are on the hunt for some of that sweet, sweet treasure. I want to keep this hand. Does everything I want, nothing I don't. Except this could literally be any other card. I'd be happier. So I don't know if you've noticed, if you've been following along in these series, trying something new this time. We've got some Star Wars style swiping transitions to bring the video up. Yep, thought you guys would like that. All right, we're getting started here. My opponent molded to 6. They scried to the bottom, playing an island and passing the turn, of course. Opponent has a basic mountain. They also have a goblin guide. Ooh. Not looking good for us. We usually lose to these red decks. We usually lose pretty dang hard. So burn is one of the worst matchups. I expect this to be a very fast game, and I expect to be out very soon. Opponent's got a Monastery Swiftspear. I'm going to remand it because what does remand do in this matchup? It draws me a card. That's it. Go ahead. Yeah. The only thing that gives me a slight, and I mean a slight chance in this matchup is that I won the die roll. That's it. I've got nothing else going for me. The matchup is literally so bad, it's not even worth devoting sideboard slots to. That's how bad it is. Collective Brutality is really the only thing we've got. Obviously, a white version, you could play some number of Leyline of Sanctity, but I don't even like that. Yeah, I'm going to ambush Viper this Goblin Guide. I don't really see Snapcaster Mage doing anything else other than saving me a couple damage. If he gets Searing Blaze, that's actually going to be terrible. Terrible because there's so few Searing Blaze targets for my opponent. It would be just my luck for them to be able to hit one right here. Yeah, it's definitely Searing Blaze because they fetched. So I'm going to take 3 damage from the Searing Blaze, 2 from Swiftspear, 2 from Goblin Guide, and then 1 from my land. I'll just go ahead and take the damage because it's got to be done. Yep, so 4 more. If I'm not dead, I'm close to really dead. Let's see if I can spike this next turn. What I need is a time warp. Because I can Dictative Kruphix at the end of my opponent's turn, assuming I don't just lose. I think losing is actually a very real possibility. Because a single bolt gets me. I see a Bloodstained Mire. That's not typical out of a burn deck. Yeah, another Dictative Kruphix doesn't do it for me. So my opponent might be playing Bump in the Night. Let's see if my opponent just finishes me off here. Yep, looks like I've got stone cold flat nothing. Yep. So I'm just going to let my opponent finish me off here. Yeah, skull crack. It's good. Yep. All right. So Collective Brutality is actually the best card I've got in this entire matchup. Being able to duress a spell out of their hand and, you know, do other things to them that they don't like. Commandeer is, yeah, like do other things like gain life. That's what I was talking about. You knew that though. Commandeer is, Commandeer. Let's see, counter squall. Spreading seas can be okay here. Better than remand. Fatal push maybe. I don't think either any of those are any good. Let's see. Remand can come out. Censor is fine actually. Exhaustion does flat nothing. Alright. So I played Turns deck a lot in, bigger tournaments like SCG Opens. The problem that I have, okay, and I can usually handle a lot of the matchups. The thing is that in the early games, you're going to play a lot of burn players. And I think the trick to... This is good. Is it, though? This is bad. I think I just keep this hand off of the pure strength of Collective Brutality. Yeah, the hardest part is just dodging all of the burn players. That's obviously something that, you have no control over. So that makes it even harder. If my opponent plays like a Goblin Guide here, I'm going to get full value off this Collective Brutality. Give me a land. Oh, goodness. I have more dollars than cents here. My opponent is going to reveal their hand. This is the target creature, and I'm going to drain them for 2. I'm going to discard Temporal Mastery and part of Water Veil. This, like I said, this is my best shot. This is all I've got. Oh no, my opponent has Eidolon. It's actually pretty rough. I think I take the Lightning Bolt. And now I've got nothing for the rest of the game. Oh yeah. Yep, so like I said, this is one of those that's over before it even began. We're so far behind now. If my opponent plays Eidolon, then I think they've just got it from there. Nope. The right play is Swiftspear. You don't really want to play Eidolon while your opponent's ahead on life. It has more life. Another Collective Brutality, maybe? I don't even want to use Mikakoru. Opponent drew a land. Yeah, we got Lava Spike, didn't we? So it looks like suspending a Rift Bolt, playing Eidolon is the best play here. Unless my opponent drew something else that's pretty hot fire. Eidolon down. So hard to win through Eidolon. Yeah, it makes any future collective brutality, even like a Snapcaster Mage for collective brutality, just doesn't do enough. It's probably wrong, but I'm going to use this. Yep. Okay. I can play Dictate at the end of my opponent's turn and try to go Time Warp Part the Water Veil. I don't like my odds. The only really real way I can deal with this Eidolon without just straight up dying is, you know, I'm racking my brain about this and I don't know why. It just feels futile. I'm trying my best though. I'm at 11. I'm going to take 4 right here. That puts me to 7. So then a Boros Charm and a Lightning Bolt finishes it off. Really Bolt will, because I'm going to Dictate at the end of my opponent's turn here. A Bolt mid-combat, followed by a Lava Spike. We'll put Swift Spear over the edge. Yep. Yep. So now I'm banking on my opponent having 2 lands. That's it. They probably have Skullcrack. That's useless. And a Time Warp. GG's opponent. Well, that one was rough. Thanks for watching. We're still 2-1, so we're still in the hunt for a 4-1 finish. Hopefully we can squeeze one of those out. Thanks again for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. And I hope there's no burn.